hacker, a pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect mortal machine? Run, Forrest! Run! Time to think outside the box, Trescon. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth! Check out this mess. There used to be a freight elevator back there, but I guess I put a little too much effort into this trap. Oh well, that leaves you with the route through the transfer conduit full of leaked toxic waste. I win either way! Call this the Nietzsche room because it makes you realize there is no God. You know, I've always been a fan of obstacle courses. God, I killed myself. Going down. Nameless was nice enough to leave a bunch of robots for me down here when they moved upstairs. Wasn't that considerate of them? You haven't seen the best yet, though. Hardware was left down here the likes of which they just don't make nowadays. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Go on! There's nothing dangerous down that way. Well played. I thought I had you there for sure. You're a hard little roach to exterminate, aren't you? Take a left, Triscon. You're gonna love that room. And had me some fun with fuse boxes.
Warning, safety systems damage, evacuate.
a physician. Cute. Aren't they cute? Hasta la vista, baby. terribly sorry. Apparently, I got a bit of gas. Must be the beans I ate last night. I'm terribly sorry. Apparently, I got a bit of gas. Must be the beans I ate last night. You're no fun anymore. You're supposed to die, damn it. You may have won the battle, but you will never win the war.
I already have, you malfunctioning piece of bloatware. I made it through all your defenses. Man has triumphed over machine, a reminder of who created you. How do you like that?
The broken clock is right twice a day.
That makes no sense.
You cannot possibly fathom my superior logics.
If you say so.
What do you plan to do with me, meat stick? Looks like you've got me cornered. I'm afraid I'll make a rather poor trophy.
I'm going to upload you to my brain and move you to an isolated machine where you can do no more harm.
Your brain ain't big enough for the both of us, Pilgrim.
I know. We'll see how it works out. Better, zip yourself up or something.
I'm not going to make it easy on you. If you want to get rid of me, I may as well wreak as much havoc on your brain as I can while I'm in here.
Great.
Are we nearly there yet? Man, I have a headache. I think I'm gonna be sick. English. Understanding. 8. I. How are you feeling, Trest? You don't look so good. Has anyone told you how ugly you are from the inside?
I hate you.
Ha! Things are coming back online! Looks like you did it, Trescon. Come on back, I'll pop open a bottle of champagne. I bet you need it.
Triscon, our honored High Priest Beefman has a holy quest of great importance for you. You must visit him immediately in the temple, where he'll give you all the details.
I don't suppose you have any idea what it is he wants me to do.
Of course I do, but I see no need to tell you. Beefman is going to tell you everything you need to know shortly. Do not linger here any longer. He is expecting you.
O great Beefman, why have you summoned me?
Treskin, mine faithful subject, I have summoned thee forth to claim a holy quest of utmost importance.
That is a great honor, High Priest. What must I do?
Thou must travel to the dreaded Goat City, the position of which is known to us thanks to thine efforts, and sabotage their infamous melt fountains.
That sounds like a worthy quest. How should I go about this?
That is for thee to find out and me to hear about when thou art done. However, through our agents who have us traveled to the city on reconnaissance missions, we now know that there are valves with which one may turn off the flow of milk. If thou were to make use of these valves and subsequently destroy them...
Is it not possible to merely destroy the fountains themselves with explosives?
We do not believe so, no. If the fountains were to be destroyed, the milk would just merely flow through the ruins. We must turn off the milk flow and then make sure the sabotage cannot be reversed. When thou hast done this, return to me for thy reward.
I shall. Could you help me with something?
Of course. What do you want to know?
How much did you charge for those custom silencers again?
1,500 credits, no more, no less. You can wait in the shop while I take care of it.
Well, I got the money. Alright, I'll do it. Here's your credits. Take care of it.
Great, hand them over. I'll be a little while. Have a seat. Well, just sit on the counter if you want. I'm closing the shop while I work.
Cool.
There, it's done.
What? That was fast.
Well, yeah, Time flies when you're in good company. Anyway, here's your pistols back. Try them out in the firing range. Tell you what, I'll throw in a pack of ammo 3 with that upgrade.
Thanks.
No problem. Don't hesitate to return if you have further questions.
I heard it went really well with that shadow code.
I wonder where this belongs. I'll just put it in the 10mm tray for now.
That doesn't look right. Where did I put my dictionary?
Can't thank you enough for handling black ice for me.
That was excellent work in there. As soon as you got Shadow Code out of the system, the link to DXI came back online. Apparently a lot more of DXI is still active than we thought.
You're welcome. I think I need some psychiatric help after playing host to that AI, though.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, but there was no other way.
I'll be alright. So what's next? I'm going to DXI now?
That's right. Now that the entrance is open, there's nothing to stop you from entering the excavations and claiming the fire staff. Hopefully, examining the staff will pinpoint Deus Diablo's current location, and will stop Skara's power grab at the same time. By getting the staff, you'll kill two birds with one stone. The excavation site is in the slums. You can open the shaft with a console in one of the sheds.
Right. So what do you know about Deus Ex Incarnate?
Next to nothing. Our archaeologists never uncovered much before we had to close the site due to some accidents. Deus was very unhappy with that decision.
What sort of accidents?
Well, DXI isn't the safest place on Foreign Planet. In addition to lots of old security measures left behind by the previous inhabitants, we ran into a bunch of environmental hazards, lava and such. I expect you to take better care of yourself than those archaeologists, though.
Lava? What else?
I don't know. The lava cost a couple of diggers their lives, and 3 of the archaeologists ventured too far into the ruins on their own. They never came back, so we can't be certain what happened to them. An educated guess, however, would be that they ran into some old security systems. That's when we pulled them back and closed the project.
I see. I better equip myself well then.
That's probably a good idea. Winkuman has a new toy for you. He's been very hyped about it ever since he got his hands on it. Apparently it's the latest implement of destruction from the minds of the lovely people at WorldCorp Military Industries.
Experimental weapon?
I don't know. Ask Wink.
Alright, I'll go check with him and then I'll head into DXI.
Very good. Here's the key for the excavation site gate. As for handling Shadow Code, I can never pay you what you deserve. But I've secured 1,000 credits from the darkest corners of our budget. 800 for the mission, and a 200 bonus for your low collateral in Goat City. Farewell.
I know you're on a tight budget, so this'll have to do.
Cashew seems pleased.
I did my best to avoid casualties.
It's just goats.
What? You on the llama's side?
As a moderator, I don't take sides. Off the record, anything you can do to weaken either cult is fine by me.
Why's that?
They're fanatical brainwashed terrorists who fight openly in the streets without worrying about the civilians they put in danger with their badly planned public shootouts. They disturb the order in Forum City again and again. And frankly, I think we should just ban them all. Goats and llamas alike.
Cashew considers them civilians.
Thugs and gang members are civilians too.
But we don't kill those without a fair trial.
When they shoot at us, we bloody well do.
Like I said, you should go as you.
Does this color make me look fat?
Hey, Presscon, you gotta check this out, man. It's the latest in weapons technology from WorldCorp Industries. It's really far out. You won't believe it.
I don't see anything.
Oh, no. It's in a locked weapons cache in the armory. The code is 5239. You gotta go check it out. It's called a Fat Rifle. Isn't that trippy? Apparently it used to be a party novelty or something, but when WorldCorp got a hold of the patent, they immediately turned it into a weapon. Typical, really.
Okay, this is all very nice, but what does it do?
It makes use of a newly discovered type of radiation, which actually causes biological cells to expand rapidly until the tissue bursts. Very nasty.
That's novel. Very novel.
Can't deny that. It's also equipped with a pressurized launcher for ice bags. Good for knocking people out from a distance.
Just when I thought it couldn't get any weirder. How do you get your hands on that weapon?
I have my sources. You can find the most amazing people in the slums. According to my supplier, it fell off the back of a truck. But then, he once got me a Humvee that fell off the back of a Hercules cargo plane.
Yeah, that sounds very likely. I'll have a look at it.
Please do. And if you have time after your mission, I'd very much appreciate it if you'd come back here and tell me how this baby worked out for you.
Okay.
A toilet? Will you believe that? Unbelievable.
Hello, Trestcon.
Who are you?
My name is Pimp Jojo. I'm the chief field operative for DXO in this part of town, leading the fight for freedom against capitalist oppression.
Is that so?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna kill ya.
I appreciate that.
Heh, no problem. We generally do our best not to kill anybody. The recent car bomb was tragic.
If you think you can go around bombing people without anybody getting hurt eventually, you're naive. But get to the point. What did you want me to do? I assume that's why we're talking.
Yes, it is. I have a mission for you, and I'm willing to pay very generously for it. I know you're going to DXI. What else would you be standing here for? We've got our hands on some old blueprints from PDX, depicting an ancient server room somewhere in the ruins. Apparently, this server room is still active, in spite of being buried beneath eons of dirt and rocks.
Yes?
We need you to place a spyware device on the servers. When activated, this device will send data from the servers to our receiver, even through all the layers of rock. We're gonna find some data in those servers, which can help us gain control over the media in Forum City.
You want me to help you spy on my own allies?
It's for the good of Forum City. Nobody will be hurt. You have my word that we will not use any of the data we get to hurt anybody.
Alright, I'll do it. If I have your word that nobody gets hurt.
I'm extremely grateful that you should choose to prioritize the good of Forum City so high. Here's the spyware device. It should have instructions on it somewhere. You just place it on the server like you would a lamb. Then you use a multi-tool on it. Here's the tool. Don't throw it away.
Oh, hold on. I don't have room for that spyware device. Let me drop some stuff first.
Sure, but hurry up. I don't...
Unstable. Privacy settings changed to port 2.2.
Stop! Dresscon, be careful! I just hooked myself up to the excavation site systems for a security check, and it looks like somebody hacked it. I can't be sure exactly what changed, but I think it was something related to the bot IFF systems. It was covered up pretty good, so take care if you plan to use the front entrance. The bots may actually think you're illegally trespassing. I'll investigate further into this hack. I don't know if Cashew mentioned it, but from what I gather, the DXI ruins are pretty dangerous. It can take quite a while to locate the fire staff, so if you got anything you need to handle tonight, better get it done before you leave. That PC on the table can enable the elevator. You can log in with the user ID PDX Maintenance, and the password is DXI Control.
You have no idea what an opportunity you passed up on today.
Now, how did you know I was gonna be here?
I don't need to know. I have people to know it for me.
We know what you're after. The fire staff.
And I'll get it, make no mistake. And while you're down there getting yourself killed, your absence will leave me plenty of time to execute my plan.
How could you hope to strike against PDX? Baz and Cashew are invulnerable.
Like that dickweed Deus Diablo, you mean? Well, color me impressed. There are obvious ways to deal with that, the most direct of which is not to strike against them at all, but to strike against their allies. The almighty moderators will have no time to deal with me. It's all they can do to waste their time protecting the citizens.
Your plan will fail, Skara. It hinges on my death in DXI, and that's a big error.
I think not. That too has been taken care of. It's been a pleasure arranging for your demise.
Scanning area. Scanning area.
Hey, Trescon. I'm taking over from Evil so he can get some rest. I'm afraid the whereabouts of the fire staff are nowhere to be found in our records, so you'll need to locate it yourself. There shouldn't be anybody down here. All the archaeologists left when the project was stopped. Oh, except the leader of the project, Beeble Quicks. We never heard from him since the excavation shut down. Stay alert, though. The structures are old and could be dangerous.